a sunny Saturday in the Steel City for the second home game of the year for the Pitt Panthers in this presentation of ACC college football, presented by your local Ford dealer. Our matchup today, the first ever meeting between the programs, Western Michigan out of the Mid-American Conference, and the Pitt Panthers. Coach Narduzzi leads them onto the field as they try to keep that record perfect. 2-0. They've won their first two games of the season. So great to have you with us for our game this afternoon. Tom Werby along with James Bates. Lindsey Riley will join us in just a moment from the sidelines. Last week, what a road trip for the Panthers, winning in Tennessee. A big reason why the senior quarterback Kenny Pickett threw a couple of TDs, ran for one, and when your name can be mentioned in the same sentence as Dan Marino in this part of the country, you're doing something right, James.
Yeah, about to take a big step today, probably. Let's face it, 57 yards, all Kenny Pickett needs to pass up Dan the Man, one of the greatest football players of all time, to move into second place all time at Pitt. And this time last year, a lot of us didn't think that Kenny Pickett would be back. Fortunately for the Pitt Panthers, especially last week in Knoxville, Tennessee, he's back and he's bad. It was a rough start for the Panthers in Knoxville, but he brought them back from behind and was really strong in that second half to make sure they got the win there in Neyland Stadium. You know, talking with his offensive coordinator, his quarterback coach, Mark Whipple, who's a longtime NFL coach, he helped Kenny to see it through a different lens when he was trying to make his decision whether to come back or not. Certain things like last year, 2020, the scouts couldn't come to practice. So they couldn't see the intangibles. They couldn't see that these balls never hit the ground in practice. He doesn't throw incomplete passes. They couldn't see what kind of leader he is, and they couldn't see how coachable he was. They can this year, and he will improve. And those are the things that not everybody can see, but the things everybody can see are those big-time games like Tennessee and like a whole lot more on the schedule this year, Lindsey Riley.
That's right, James. You mentioned Coach Whipple. Coach Whipple, when he was helping Kenny decide whether to go to the NFL, one of the things he pointed out was Pitt's strength of schedule. You mentioned Tennessee. Lots of opportunities for Kenny to show the scouts what he can do. But there was someone else who was really helping Kenny make that decision. There's not a lot of young football players out there who can say that Peyton Manning is one of their mentors. But Kenny Pickett certainly can. I spoke with Kenny earlier this week. He said he took everything that Manning said to heart. He saw the family this summer. He said, first and foremost, they are amazing people. He feels extremely lucky to have them in his corner. Guys?
Lindsey, thanks so much. We look forward to your reports throughout the game. Pat Narduzzi in his 7th season as the head coach at Pitt. He's 44-34. An impressive 29-21 record in ACC play. Faces the Mid-American Conference, and as I mentioned, the program's meeting for the first time. Tim Lester is across the way in his 5th year. He's 25-21. Lester has a 9-13 road record. His 11th year overall. He's come from humble beginnings, but now the head man at Western Michigan. Moments away from that opening kickoff is Pitt and Western Michigan.